Good morning, bro. How you doing? All right, let's get this open to here. Here. There. There. Oh, you know what? I feel you. I feel you. All right, I think we're ready to rock. Oh, good morning, everybody. Dude, this game is good. It's long, it's grindy, but there's tons and tons to do. Open world.
Thank you.
Yo, Thunder.
Thank you.
Thank you for the puffs. The 9 puffs. And
Thank you.
if you drop a follow, it will read your comments out, and I won't miss them. Thank you for the
Thank
likes.
Thank you.
Daryl says hello.
Thank you.
Yo, thank you for that follow.
Thank you.
All right, I gotta remember what we're doing.
A new follower.
Hell yeah.
And I'm working on getting voice to text on the other platforms as well. Not bad. Yeah. Okay. Map. We're headed. Let's do it. And Outlaw, thank you so much for coming in. Good morning, good morning.
What? Who's there? Come out, wherever you are. You're here. Stop hiding.
Share your light with me. Share your light with me.
Got a treat for you. I can smell you out there, little sneak.
Something there.
One way to get there.
Here's playing tricks on me again.
Oh boy, here we go. 15. Man, oh man.
Well. It's the detective. Tracking down another wayward husband to his mistress?
Why? Someone stand you up?
You trying that, what do you call it? Evasive language on me? And who are you, huh? Valentine's new dick in training?
What's it to you?
Gotta know who's backing who in Good Neighbor. I ain't never seen you before. Maybe you're in the market for a little insurance?
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
What was that? I couldn't hear over the sound of all that pathetic. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Whoa, time out. Nick Valentine makes a rare visit to town, and you're hassling his friend here with that extortion crap? Good to see you again, Nick.
Hancock?
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
Sounds
soft,
like Ellie
Hancock.
needs to talk to us.
You keep letting outsiders
We should
walk
head
all
back
over
to
us.
the office
One
next
day,
chance we
there'll
get.
be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You alright, brother?
You're a ghoul?
That's right. Like my face. I think it gives me a sexy King of the Zombies kind of look. Big hit with the ladies.
Big hit.
A lot of walking rad freaks like me around here. So you might want to keep those kinds of questions on the low burner next time. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Good neighbor? That what you call this place?
That's right. We cobbled this little neighborhood together out of the freaks and misfits that just wouldn't be accepted anywhere else. You'll see. You make enough friends here, you'll call this place home soon enough. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Interesting. So Bro's just sitting in the middle of nowhere. Alright, well, on with that. Figure it out.
Hey,
Go on. Looks like you got something to say.
your thoughts?
I've been told the Valentine Detective Agency signs are
The shares, guys. I hope y'all are doing fantastic.
bring in the business.
Trying to wake my butt up.
Your thoughts?
Too many folks these days count on violence to solve their problems.
Let's go into the memory den.
Jason Red Wolf says me to lol.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Jason Red Wolf says, oh, I remember this place.
Here for Amari, she's downstairs.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience...
How you doing, Jason? Good morning, brother.
Now, what's...
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not gonna be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Jason Redwolf says I'm good drinking my coffee trying to wake up.
Samesies.
Isn't there some way to make this work?
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
How much of the brain do you need exactly?
That is not an encouraging question. I suppose I'll have to make do with whatever you can find.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
You really think this'll work, Nick?
No idea. But we got a missing kid on the line. That's worth the risk.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static.
Jason Ridwolf says, I love how Nick has zero cares about it.
The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Hell yeah.
Jason Ridwolf says at Lisa King welcoming.
Yo, Nebraska? Nice. Welcome, welcome.
How do you lie?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Think of it like computer encryption, and we don't have the password.
Think of it like it.
A single mind wouldn't be able to crack it. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers.
If you drop a follow, it'll read out your comments. That way I can make sure and not miss any.
Your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there.
Oh, yeah!
Your fingers crossed.
Thank you for the heart, me.
See you on the other side.
I was hoping I could stay in my power armor. The idea of being out of my power armor is not good.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Jason Ridwolf says, right, it's kinda unsettling.
Just a smidge.
Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find. Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me.
Jason Erdwolf says the way they did this was pretty cool.
Me from Dad.
Yeah, this is interesting.
That cost her more than a few beatings. I never... I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole. People always hoping
You want
for
the
something
best?
better.
Here I am.
They usually end up with
Welcome,
something
welcome.
worse.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Ooh,
Don't you listen
before
to
the
them,
big
Connie.
war.
I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us.
She definitely...
That's useless. But you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. It's gonna be fine. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her.
This is a pretty cool setup.
She'd never met me. She'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. You'll see. The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
This is interesting.
Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know, but that's where I come in.
Seem kind of green.
In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connection.
Jason Redwolf says it makes him seem more human.
Anything you want.
Right?
And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the sheep. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
Ooh.
I know, honey. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
Pew pew is what makes them feel safe.
You'll see. That's okay. I got it.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
It's getting interesting.
Mind if we... Thank you!
Suit yourself.
Thank you.
I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted.
Thank you!
There was always a
Yo, thank you.
Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. It was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
Oh.
So,
Welcome in, Scotty.
take care of people.
Thank you for the 2 fires.
Is that right?
Hot.
We'll pay you. And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Oh boy.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. So, first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more. You're with the first synths weren't all that impressive. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine. Institute. You heard all sorts of... I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
One way.
That, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Systems offline.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Oh boy.
Manual override initiated.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a...
Vault computer.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Still working.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft pre.
This is interesting.
Even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too.
This is something.
If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
I didn't expect this, to be honest.
Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have a backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be
This
a
whole
very
setup
recent
in
memory.
Diamond City was
So,
part of some
news,
elaborate
I think.
plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me
Jason
and the kid,
Ridwolf says it lets you see
like a
some info
happy
you
little
never knew.
family.
Yeah, right?
I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Excuse me.
A new follower.
Hell yeah!
Thank you for that follow. Welcome.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side.
As in? He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
That was a weird glitch.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
I mean, I don't know why I would stay any longer.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Always wondered what you look like as a robot. Not too shabby.
Amari.
Let's start over. How are you feeling?
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before, this is uncharted territory, but your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, you're fine. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
You were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw what I saw.
Yes, but it's important we review everything together, in case either of us missed anything.
I saw Kellogg's life. The man who ruined my family. The man I killed.
That's right. He was a human being just like the rest of us, and he had reasons for being what he was, however cruel. How does that make you feel?
It wasn't all his fault. I can't blame him for everything that happened.
If I were a priest, I would say forgiveness is a good thing. We're getting off track. The important thing is that we discovered the Institute's greatest secret, teleportation. The only question is, what do we do now?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make
Glowing.
sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds.
Jason Red Wolf
That's
says
why
you
it
are
doesn't
gonna
make
need
sense.
radiation protection for
Virgil
this.
fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
Well,
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
Well, you are wearing a suit of power armor. I've heard they were designed with nuclear warfare in mind. It seems like exactly what you need.
Captain Rex, what's up? Welcome, welcome.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Remove the implant
Level
while
up.
we're waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Yep, Fallout 4. Oh yeah. Yo, Rex, thank you for that sub. It's red. Steel. Interesting how I could take things downstairs, but here is not allowed.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right.
Oh yeah, you just watch, hang out, whatever you want to do. Chat, you can lurk in the shadows. We're here for you guys.
Kellogg, is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You feeling all right, Nick?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I?
Could you imagine?
Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me. But that suit of power armor you've got on might be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer.
I'm not sure.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Jason Ridwolf says I would be mad if they switched Nick with Kellogg.
Right? Alright, so let's do a quick save. It's just the basic one. I gotta find some better.
Everyone, gather around. Let's kick the breeze back. Shoot the fat. Now I know
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that. We come in peace, malarkey.
Glad you can make it. How's my
Lickety Split Tracing says morning, brother.
Yo, Lickety. Welcome in, bro.
He wishes.
So,
What was I saying? Oh, that's right.
where do I need to go to get good power armor or something better?
Best way to stick together, Brotherhood of Steel.
Jason Red Wolf says at Lickety Tracing 9 good morning.
Now, what out there in our big friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted,
Now that is some armor.
Lickety Split Racing says morning, Mr. Wolf.
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time, but a
That's
flying
right. Who
ship?
said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy, not the Raiders.
Jason Red Wolf says you can add radiation protection to your power armor by crafting it.
Let's go to Sanctuary then. Plus, we gotta level up.
Got a favor to ask you, kid. I know it's silly.
Mama Murphy.
You don't mind making a chair for old Mama Murphy, do you?
Can't you just use any chair?
The site's been real exhausting lately. Got aches and pains, even when I'm lying down. I know it's odd asking for a fitted chair in this day and age, but it really helped me out, kid.
Sure, be glad to help.
Thank you.
I've been. You mean in like? You mean how long have I been streaming this morning, or in general? Alright, where's Mama at? Why can't I get it to rotate? That's not what I wanted, but it'll do. In general, about 5 or 6 years,
Jason
probably.
Red Wolf says I'm not sure how to rotate it on keyboard. It might be the center mouse wheel.
Mama Murphy.
Let me get in my chair and we can talk.
Good deal.
Try not to sever anything you might miss.
I play a little bit of, honestly, everything. Currently doing Fallout and Rainbow Six Siege. Fallout is in the morning streams, and Siege is on my pop-up streams or my Tuesday evening and Wednesday daytime stream.
Packer Nashorn says, hello, Killir.
Yo, what's up, Packer? How you doing, brother? Yeah, no problem, Rex. I appreciate that. And everything gets uploaded, so if you miss me, you can watch one of the VODs. So, Jason.
Pakanashoin says, long time no see. I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good. It has been a minute. It has been. So, when trying to craft this, let's see, can I, why am I moving? Oh. Definitely gotta find some protection for all this stuff.
You can fix just about anything. Guns, computers, people. Just gotta have the right tools.
Handy, aren't you?
Guess I'm gonna have to go and look for some power. You play Apex back? I haven't played Apex in a long time. Yeah. Why do I feel like I'm moving really, really slow?
We'll make something out of the Commonwealth yet.
I forgot to check and see if anything needed repairs.
Jason Red Wolf says probably over encumbered.
Mm, 270 of 295. $258 of 310. Didn't mean to hit that. Alright, well. We gotta go down here. I gotta get some better power armor. So we may put this on hold. We'll do this. While we get stuff to build up our stuff, I'm good too. I'm going to get some sleep. Probably. Alrighty, Rex, have a good one. Thank you for stopping in. And I'll be getting off here in about 2 minutes anyway. I usually do about an hour in the mornings. That's about it. So, thank you for following. Thank you for hanging out. And I will see you tomorrow.
you in the paper, right? You're 200 years old. Pretty good for your age, huh? Protection for sale. Hand-tooled pieces.
Well, hey,
No skull in the league. Withstand
Later.
Nick?
Shop in safety. No sense allowed at the surplus.
Yeah, we're doing all right. It's hard without friends. It's easier.
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Who's our client?
A fisherman. His family lives on the edge of the Commonwealth. Kenji Nakano.
Nakano? Huh. That name takes me back. My memory's a little fuzzy on the details, though.
Maybe if you bothered writing things down, Nick.
Can't do that. Wouldn't want to put you out of a job.
Huh. I'll remember that the next time you need me to console a hysterical client. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person...
Jason Red Wolf says that's the start of Far Harbor.
Oh, nice.
Anything you can tell me about Kenji Nakano?
Just some impressions. He
Oh,
was
it
obviously
is about
upset,
time to
but
roll.
He was also in a hurry, like he couldn't stand just waiting around. I'm a friend of Nick's. He'll remember me. I need his help right away. And then he was gone. He was muttering something on the way out, but... no. I'm not sure it was important.
Come on, Ellie. Don't hold out on me. What did he say?
No. No, I can't remember clearly. Don't want to taint the investigation before it's even started.
I'll go check it out. Thanks, Ellie.
The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house.
Tacker Nashoan says I've never played Fallout and did the lore besides like the vaults.
That's how the hard cases always...
Yeah, I don't know much about it either. This is my first playthrough. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's a really good game.
Be careful when you head over to the Nakano residence.
Alright, so we are going to have to call it here, guys. Save.
That whole area is...
Alrighty, folks. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I hope you had a fantastic day. Jacob, you never watched...
Jason Red Wolf says have a
I
fantastic
don't think so.
day, brother. I hope it's quiet and easy today.
You and me both. I think I'm gonna have to download the TikTok VOD and upload it to YouTube because I don't think the normal view showed up for some reason. Let's see, kind of interesting. Actually, I might get it off to Twitch. It'll be the same style. Yep. Have a good one, guys, and I will see you. Streamer about everything. Oh, nice, nice. All right. If you drop a follow, it will read your comment out.
Packer
and
Nation says it's 5 for me. I just woke up.
it is 6:22 for me. It is actually a minute and a half past what time I need to be bouncing. Have a good one, guys, and I will see you all tomorrow morning for some more Fallout 4. If you're on YouTube, do a favor, drop me a sub, hit that like button. Everything helps because 84 of you on YouTube are not following, but you are watching. Have a good one, and see you next time.